Have you one?
What up, YouTube? So here we are, another day working on the Nissan project. Now, well, let's go underneath the car. As it turns out, the clutch on the vehicle is no good. You put it in gear, you turn on the car, you let out of the clutch, and you get a weird squeal. And what I'm thinking is that maybe the clutch is possibly mended to the flywheel, one or the other, but for some reason it's not turning, and I'm zapping through the clutch. So we're unbolting the transmission as we speak, and this is where we currently are. So what you'll need to do to take that out is you obviously need to remove the drive shaft. And the best way that we found to take it off was by removing it from the diff. And it's these four little 14 millimeter bolts. You can easily use a wrench to take it off. Just keep in mind that you have this little lip in here. This is probably about a little 2-3 millimeter lip. So you're gonna need to give the drive shaft some place you can pull out to pull it out. And the way that we did that, of course, was by taking off the whatchamacallit here that holds up the tranny, and then the other one here that holds up the drive shaft. And yeah, it was able to come out. So we don't have any special jacks or hoists or anything, so we're just going to basically use a jack, pull it out with basically manpower, and slowly lay it down. And that's where we are. So taking out the tranny was pretty easy as far as getting to the bolts all right here. You'll find that pretty easy. The one hard bolt is, let me get out of this thing here. The one hard bolt was that one that's right there, and the one that's right above it. And you basically just have to use all kind of tools. What we were using is some leverage. We'll hook up the ratchet there and then use this as leverage. And then to get to that one bolt that's way up here towards the top, we had to use the this thingamajigger here, and then a pretty nice hammer, and just tap it till we broke it loose. And we finally took it down. So the transmission's coming out. Just wanted to give you all a current update status of what we're about to do. What up, YouTube? So here we are, man. I think we discovered the problem and the solution. There's no way around it. A brand new clutch. So this is the stock clutch.
Pressure plate's good.
And
Clutch plate itself is all eaten up.
As you can see, there is no life left on this thing. It's down to like 5%. So it's no wonder when I throw it in gear, it couldn't even spin the wheels. And as you can see there, whoever the previous owner was, which the only thing kind of cool is that it happened in Japan, but it's not freaking cool because now I gotta order this online, wait a week before it gets here, before I can put it on. In the meantime, the tranny's hanging out on the ground.
Heavy foot.
But what's going on? So here we are again, another day working on the project car. What we got here that's going in today is the new throwout bearing, the alignment tool, this little dilly here, I don't know the name, but this is a clutch kit. This is going to be the 6 puck, rated up to, I believe, 500 horsepower. And then a brand new plate there. And I also got the flywheel underneath, which is there. It says rated at like 15.5 pounds or something. So the transmission, what we're gonna do right now is clean the bell housing out, and this bad boy is gonna help us to weld our diff. That's right, you heard it. We're gonna weld the diff. Forget all of that, you know, permanent and talking about your tires squealing when you make turns. I don't care. I'm gonna weld the diff. Posi, it's all about the posi. So we were working on a motorcycle and we pulled it out and obviously threw everything on the ground, so that's that mess there. But so that's what we're gonna start off with. So that's one way to press it out. So clean it up. That worked good. So that worked good. Hopefully we didn't bent the damn thing. I'll press it into the new one and we'll be back. So that's how you, for short, pull the thing out. Put the new one in there and go from there. We'll be back. So we're gonna clean this up real good, put the other one on there and press it on top. You just gotta be gentle. So here we are, man. We're finally taking off the flywheel, and it took a little bit of some TLC, but basically we got a breaker bar there. And what we found out is we're gonna use this leverage screwdriver.
Pry bar, man.
Pry bar. Put it right above this little nipple and stick it in the gear there. just like that, so that the motor don't turn over when he breaks the bolts out.
Money right there. Oh, it's alright, it's alright. Reposition. Hundreds of teeth.
There it goes.
That's how she goes, man. Next one. It's amazing no one had a video on how to do this.
Nope.
And now they will know. The masses! And we are good. The size on this socket is 9/16, and she's metric, so she's got all them nice deals.
9/16. And once you take it off, you're good to go. Be careful with that flywheel because it weighs like 20 pounds and it'll bust your damn brain open.
Yeah, go ahead and back up. That way I can pull her out.
Yeah, so from what I have read, they go on anywhere from 65 to 69 pounds. I've also read other forums that say up to 100 pounds. But on a lot of those forums that went 100 pounds, a lot of them stretched their bolts and actually broke bolts. So I'm just going to play it precautious and go with 69 pounds, foot-pounds of torque, and red Loctite. Because blue is for non-heat, red is for heat, and I'm pretty sure there might be a little bit of heat, so I'm going to go red. And I probably won't need to change them bolts anyway till another freaking, I don't know, 50, 100,000 miles, hopefully. Yeah, that right there is sludge, literally.
Oh yeah, that's a new.
That's Japanese sludge right there,
That's
and
a new.
that's the new throw out bearing. As you can see, it's pressed in very nicely. It's good to go. The only thing that kind of troubled me is that I actually pressed it in about maybe
To the bottom.
yeah till it bottomed out, and it actually sticks out by about 5 millimeters in comparison to the stock one. It was flush, so I hope that don't make a difference. But yeah, we'll be back. New flywheel. Old flywheel. So there it goes. All we gotta do is just torque it down. We put the flywheel on, torqued it to 60, 69 with some red Loctite. That went out like nothing. Then we put the little guidance tool there. Clutch went on pretty much like nothing. And now we're just gonna torque down the plate. I think we're gonna do that to 26, 25 pounds. And just remember when you're putting in the, not the pressure plate, but the disc, that the springs are facing this way. So yeah, let's just torque it up and the clutch is good to go. Sweet.